Fewer than 20% of youth today read a daily newspaper. Television is still the public's main source of campaign news. Comedic news, also known as news satire or fake news, has been on the rise since the 1960s. Fake news has a specific brand of satire that turns the news into humor. Many have questioned whether fake news misleads the public. I believe that fake news does not mislead the public, but in fact can be very informative to its viewers. The main thing I'm going to discuss today is how Fox's study actually shows how fake news is as informative as networks, and how I believe the book Taking Sides has skewed the study to answer their side of the question. So to start us off, let's talk about how the book has skewed the study done by Fox. In the book Taking Sides, a study done by Fox is skewed to show that fake news does mislead the public. What the book lacked to inform us was that what Fox's study actually showed was that fake news and networks showed about the same amount of substance. When researching Fox's study more, I found an article released by her to preview her research. Julia R. Fox, assistant professor of telecommunications at Indiana University, did a study comparing the substance in The Daily Show with Jon Stewart to broadcast network television coverage of the 2004 presidential election campaign. According to her research, the average amount of video and audio substance in the broadcast network news stories were not significantly different than the average amounts of visual audio substance in The Daily Show with Jon Stewart stories about the presidential election. She had run the analysis twice, first using individual news stories, then second the entire half-hour programming. Her results were the same. Fake news clearly puts humor first and foremost, but there is some substance on there, and in some cases, like John Edwards announcing his candidacy, the news is made on the show. You have real newsmakers coming on, and yes, sometimes the banter and questions do get a little silly, but there is a lot of substantive dialogue going on there. Fake news does actually provide substantial information that is about equal to that of networks. What Fox does believe, which I believe the book Taking Sides misunderstood, was that both the networks and the fake news need more substance. She did not say that one or the other had more substance. So for the book to say that Fox believes that fake news misleads the public is incorrect. When researching her study more, Fox found that the substance in fake news and networks are about equal. Barry A. Hollander also believed that fake news is informative. He examined learning from comedy and late-night programs and found support that consumption of program information was related to recognition of information. Overall, both Fox and Hollander explain how fake news can be informative, with fake news often containing as much substance as network news. All this to say that fake news does not mislead the public.